It's a brand new season, baby. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. It's a brand new season, been a long wait. Saw some players up, put them on my highlight tape. College series here, gotta hear my name on draft day. AR in the pocket, automatic, that's a closed case. Excitement building up, I ain't been asleep in 3 days. Gotta make a statement to the scouts on the first play. Only way to win, you gotta dominate in each phase. Offense, defense, and can't forget the special teams. I ain't work for nothing, went through summer camp with 2-a-days. Gotta win the natty, only satisfied with first place. I hear them haters hating on my team, but I ain't hearing them. If they line up on the other side, then we ain't fearing them. One false move, hit stick, defense killing them. Knew them boys were sweet, up inside, banana peeling them. We up next, time to show we the best around. RFL, college series, rep your team and rep your town. You're looking at the future of the league, yeah, it's here and now. Step on the field, boy, you best believe it's going down. Cause yeah, you know we scoring. Touchdown, 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 touchdown.
What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty back here in the booth for a big top 5 college series matchup here between number 3 Alabama and number 5 Michigan. Definitely should make for a great game. Two teams that are undefeated starting out the season 2-0. One will take their first loss of the season. Who will it be? We'll find out, of course, by the end of this one. But both teams have been playing some solid football. Michigan coming off of wins against Wisconsin in week 1 in dominating fashion, 49-17. And then just last week, able to defeat Notre Dame after trailing and having to score 21 unanswered points to come back and win that game 35-24. Then on the Alabama side of things, didn't start off with the steepest of competition. Also didn't wow us too much in that first game. We played UCLA, beat them 24-10, but UCLA themselves not looking too bad as they are 2-1 on the season. And then last week they played up against Texas, who were able to get an upset over Clemson, and they beat them in a pretty good back and forth battle where they ultimately came out on top 31-24. Bama looking to try to get their 3rd win here. They're going to start things out on offense first. Of course, Wolverines expecting the same. If you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn us up here tonight. It's the RFL College Series officially underway here soon as the ball's on the tee. And it is officially off, and the game is officially underway as Alabama takes this one about a yard deep out of the end zone, and we got a solid little juke move there. He'll be shy of the 25-yard line, and we'll get a look at the quarterback for the Crimson Tide. It's Logan Goldsberry. These statistics you got there aren't accurate. Of course, we're going to look to try to get those statistics updated for you guys. Still haven't had the chance to get around to that, but definitely have the generics all written down. Just waiting to get that time to really be able to set that up. It's been a great week of RFL College Series football, man. I mean, so many great games. Hopefully we get another one here tonight. Logan Goldsberry sending the man in motion. First play, they're going to hand it off to Cage. And Dwayne Cage going to pick up 4 yards. He was light-skinned with long hair for the first 2 weeks and had to fix his skin tone to match up what he was from the Madden generic class. And so, generic running back getting the first touch of the game. Alabama starting out with that rush under center. Now looking to pass with Logan Goldsberry. It's Goldsberry fires towards the sidelines and a beautiful over-the-shoulder catch. 23 yards for Holden. That's a great throw from Logan Goldsberry. He had quite the performance last week, too. Pair of touchdowns, 370 passing yards, of course, in that victory. And he's got some great wide receivers around him this season. Did have a submitted guy, but of course he got booted out. And so now all generics, all real-life receivers of Alabama, at least from last year. Goldsberry firing, and he's going to find Holden again. Holden able to pick up 7 yards on the gain. And Alabama facing a 2nd and 3. And this is the kind of rhythm they want to get Logan Goldsberry out. They want him to get confident airing out the football. They got all kinds of weapons. And look at this, a beautiful throw over the middle. Gets absolutely hammered after the catch, but an excellent job of maintaining possession. That's the first catch for Burton tonight. And that's going to be a 14-yard gain. Really good throws by Goldsberry right now. Going with some play action now. And he's got a wide open Burton again. He cannot stomach the next hit stick. And Michigan will take over at the 12. Defense coming up huge there with the play. And we get a look at Cade McNamara leading this Wolverines offense. So Michigan getting drove on early, but defense still came ready to play as they were able to force that turnover. Big shot on Burton. Bama was looking great. Cannot sleep on this Michigan team. They've been looking good, man. In the first offensive possession for the Wolverines, starting at their own, they'll say now 13-yard line. McNamara getting pressured. Down he goes. He is sacked. Going to be recovered by Alabama. And the Crimson Tide gets the football right back at the 5-yard line. What a defensive play from both sides. Back-to-back here. McNamara, he's going to know what it feels like to face this Bama defense. Didn't even get to play the bell for that, but here it goes. My goodness, what a pass rush and a blitz that was from the Crimson Tide. Excellent start. And then shout out to the RFL community. Who we got in here? We got Michael Blunt Jr., we got JoJo Carter, we got Brian Schneider, Luke Poor as always, Rashad Mitchell, Dalen Mitchell. Think outside the box. What's going on, my guys? Scout Wyatt as well. Looking to pick up where they left off before the fumble. Goldsberry throws, end zone, touchdown, Bama. Now that's how you get it done. You have a good productive drive on the first drive of the game. Ends in a fumble. Your defense gets the football back immediately the first play, forcing a fumble themselves. And Logan Goldsberry just showing off that he looks like he's going to be sharp tonight. Has yet to miss a pass on the money, and that was great ball placement to get him away from the defensive back who was favoring the inside, threw him outside, and that's a great catch. Extra point to put him up 7-0. And the kick is good. Bama on the board first, 9 minutes and 44 seconds left to go in this first quarter. This game is just getting started. McNamara, and very first play, felt the presence of this Crimson Tide defense. The crowd is lit. And we'll have to see how the Wolverines will respond. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button. Turn us up tonight. We got ourselves a battle of 2 top 5 teams. Number 3, Alabama. Number 5, Michigan. Should make for a great one. It's Roman Wilson is back there awaiting the return. Wilson will take this one from the 4 down the middle of the field. Stiff arm, still on his feet, and another stiff arm dished out to the 30-yard line. As the Wolverines will come out onto the field looking for a much better first play of the drive than last time out. And Roman Wilson, very fast receiver, led the team in receiving yards last week in that game against Notre Dame. Had 4 receptions for 121 yards and a touchdown. It was his crazy long touchdown reception he had against those guys that really set the tempo for this team. Got to look out for him and his speed. No run inside. JT Cheeseborough getting tripped up by his own lineman there. Looked like he had the stiff arm set up to explode for a big run. But good defense. Actually, I would more so say just the lineman getting in the way there, because he could have had a much bigger run there. Now looking to pass. McNamara. Check down to Cheeseborough. Actually, this is going to be Truman. Torrey Truman, the generic backup running back, checking in, and he will give the Wolverines their first down of the night. See, we got the cheese in the chat from Tyler Bishop. He already knows what's going on. JT Cheeseborough, quite the back. They're going to give him a handoff. And this will actually be Bell, wide receiver in the backfield. 2 yards on the carry, 2nd and 8. This Alabama defense, always tough to move the football on, always stacked with generics that are draftable for the RFL. And there's a run, big hit, as he will be stopped after a 2-yard rush once again. This Crimson Tide defense, man, they can play some football out there on smacking dudes as well. You know Michigan can lay down the wood as well. Crucial 3rd and 6. Getting pressured, steps up in the pocket, nearly intercepted, and Alabama's defense will hold once again. This is why this is the number 3 team in the nation, man. They have so much talent. And I spoke about this in a podcast, is they're so well-rounded with the amount of weapons and everything they have. It's the quarterback position, though. If they can get consistency out of that, this is a team that can easily be a championship-winning team. This is a punt that goes in the end zone for a touchback here. And we're seeing the effects of Logan Goldsberry. When he's locked in and he's leading this team down the field, this Bama team seems virtually untouchable. Let's see if he can put together another productive drive and end up in the end zone for points for the Crimson Tide. They'll line up in the I formation. And they'll call a toss out to Cage here. And Cage is going to be caged up in the backfield for a loss of 2. First carry was good for 4. Now loses half of that. Dwayne Cage had a plethora of carries last week against Texas. 25 carries, 83 yards. Average may not be the best, under a 4-yard per carry average, but hey, got in the end zone 2 times. He can be a physical back. This is a good job by Michigan. 2 defenders there to get in that backfield to make the play. And they'll run again inside. Nothing much but a yard. So back-to-back runs there, hoping they could get the push up front. But Michigan's defensive front, they're no joke as well. So needing Goldsberry to come through with a big pass here. And it's going to be played perfectly by the defense. Incomplete, 4th down. It's a great job there. Unfortunately, don't have the name sheets for anybody who's not a draftable player within the college series. That was good defense out there, nonetheless. We'll field this at about the 36. And to the 45-yard line, this offense will start out. Down by a touchdown, so don't have to worry about too much. They can put together a scoring drive here to tie it up. They can even up that momentum. What's going on, Ice? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Got Coach Machiavelli in the building. Seamus in the building. Pert, what's going on, my guy? So far, making out for a pretty solid game, although Michigan trails here. Defense played well. Forced a turnover earlier today. Here's an I formation run to the right side, and this Alabama defense, and they are just stout. They catch him in the backfield for a loss of 2 yards. They're trying to stretch it out here. And lead blocker with the fullback, but that's a great job just beating him to the point and where he knows he's going to be before that block could even get established. No run once again. Taken down after a solid 3-yard rush. Shout out to the Sage for the $5 donation. Says Roll Tide. Appreciate that, my guy. Shout out to everyone else that is out here. As Ice makes a prediction here. Says Bama got them winning 35-28. Austin in the chat says statement win for Bama. Yeah, this will be a big win for Alabama if they're able to walk out of this one victorious. I'd say their biggest win so far of the season, and one that they need to really establish themselves as, you know, a playoff caliber team again. There's a throw towards the sidelines, and I think that's incomplete. It is 4th down. Alabama playing tough. Given this offense fits, good coverage, good pressure, they've been able to dial up. And they've done a great job securing tackles. Fair catch going to be called at the 12-yard line. So this offense going to be backed up in their own 20. He started out that last drive with a few carries with Dwayne Cage. Just didn't work out for him. And first down pass attempt for Logan Goldsberry was broken up. We'll have to see if this next drive for them can at least garner them first down and then some. If it could get them some points. They want to start creating some separation. Michigan is not a team you want to hang around too much. Inside play action. Goldsberry. All kinds of time. And he's got a man. Makes the catch and then from him. Another big hit stick by the defense, but it's not going to matter. Holding on for a big game. And Alabama is just absolutely doing damage off of these play actions. They've ran the ball a little bit here, but look at this. Good ball placement. Really liking where Goldsberry is throwing these passes because it's the little things that can create the separation and make the big plays. He throws them down and away, makes the catch, turns upfield, and look at the extra yards that came afterwards. Here's a run with Cage as Cage will explode forward for a 5-yard rush. And that's one aspect of the game that Michigan does not want going off here tonight. If they can get that run game going as well, and Logan Goldsberry already looking locked in. This is going to be a tough offense to stop underneath, making good reads. And he gets up the field inside the 40 for a first down. Goldsberry, 7 of 8. And look how fast he makes this read. This is what you like to see when you talk about guys potentially trying to go to that next level in the RFL. And pros in general, quarterbacks that can hurry up and get that ball out of their hands, see what's there. That drag was wide open, and he just immediately didn't even hesitate, went straight to it. Great pre-snap read. They'll throw into the flats here. Another good read, but too much momentum for Cage, leading him out of bounds. We'll at least get a few yards. 2nd and 8. Shout out to Glenn Sharp for the $10 donation. Says, even though they beat us last season, I still got them winning tonight. Shout out to the guy. There's a flag on the field here. So the game is going to be nullified and then some. It's a false start. Push him back 5 yards and make it a 2nd and 13 for the Crimson Tide. And this penalties like this that you just don't want to have happen because they can be momentum killers. They can be drive killers. And you need that extra yardage and you might fall short. And, just when you got everything going, those can stall out some drives. So we'll see how they'll respond on this next play. A nice pitch play there for a second. Seemed like he had the blocks set up, but even better defense. They play it well. A 1-yard rush. 3rd and 12. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. You add 5 yards to this, this makes this a 3rd and 7. Even though it's still pretty much a 3rd and long, penalty can really hurt you. And they're out of field goal range right now as well, so Goldsberry's going to need to get something out of this pass. Good time in the pocket. He's got the completion. He's close to a first down here. 4th and inches. They're going to call it. So what will the Crimson Tide do here? Field goal was make it a 2-possession game, but only up by 10. They're going to go for it. Looking to pass to it. Logan Goldsberry got a wide open man. Stiff arm inside the 15-yard line. First down, Crimson Tide. Sean Acosta wide open. Another player that was light-skinned with long hair. For the first 2 weeks got the skin tones right, and a couple guys looking different, but still the same beasts. Look at that. Nice completion. He was wide open. No way you missed that. Good read. Goldsberry going towards the sidelines. Got a nice catch. That'll gain them 4. Alabama on the move as Brooks hauls in his first catch of the game. Goldsberry firing. He's got the catch, and he's got the first and goal for the Crimson Tide. He's got 152 passing yards in this first quarter alone, and we're right at just 1 minute left to go in it. He could be well on his way to a 400-plus passing game. This is the Logan Goldsberry they want, and that's good defense, trying to go right back to his receiver. It's good defense over the top. I say you give a carry off the Cage here. It'd be good to give him an opportunity. They'll line up in this gun again. They will look to pass. And it's going to be held on to this time. Touchdown, Alabama. Rolling at Spurton. Talk about having trust in your wide receiver. Goes right back to him on the same route concept. Different play. Squeezes it in there just before a play could be made over the top once again. And the Tide is rolling here early tonight. Extra point to go up by 14 is good. 14-0 Bama. 11 plays, 93 yards. Shout out to the Relocation Football League. See, we got over close to 60 live viewers. If you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe to the Relocation Football League today. Become part of the RFL community. And I also want to just give a shout out to Pat, as always, man, populating the chat with the latest stuff, showing you where you can get some RFL gear if you've been following the RFL for a minute, keeping us up to date with the stats, man. It does not go unnoticed, and we appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate all you guys tuning in tonight. Bama off to a strong start. Michigan got to start getting some things going. He'll take this one from the 2-yard line, straight down the middle of the field. What a weave. Still on his feet as he'll be down at the 29. And here we go, Michigan. They have not found a way to crack the code of this Alabama defense. It's been tough, and Alabama, rightfully so, and realistically, they are playing some really good defense out there. They might have to just attack these guys little by little, set up the run, set up the play action, little things like that. Looks like they've been trying to take some shot plays at times. Things not there. They're going to look to pass here on first down, and there we go, underneath drag. And he's going to fight forward for a first down. What an effort. As McNamara gets the completion there. Johnson on the reception, good for 12 yards. Still got 26 seconds left in the first here, guys. What an explosive first quarter it's been for Bama. Read option, McNamara is stuffed, going nowhere. Loss of a yard on the play. 2nd and 11, that's Jenkins. Alabama just looking really good tonight. You know, McNamara can get busy at times with his legs off of those read options. This front seven not playing any games. That's going to be it for the first quarter. Got 3 more coming. Put those 2s in the chat. Alabama leads it 14-0. So Michigan starting things out with a 2nd and 11. Here we go. Trips to the right side. Handoff to Truman. And the 95 overall back will pick up 5 yards. They got quite the backfield. JT Cheeseborough and Torrey Truman been tearing it up together. Huge game from Cheeseborough last week. He was able to muster up well over 100 yards rushing. Big 3rd down McNamara gets outside the pocket, throws. It is almost intercepted. And man, he threw it right at the helmet of the defender there. Lucky that wasn't picked off. Bama does it again. How about Bama right now, guys? He'll punt this one. He's got some blocks out there and some space. Shrugs a guy off, and a stiff arm will extend him up to the 25-yard line. Goldsberry, 13 of 15, 2 touchdown passes, 155 passing yards in that first quarter alone. He could be over 200 easy on this drive. Sage says about to get ugly in here. That's how it's looking right now. Alabama showing you they're a true top 3 team at the moment. Good run here by Cage. Being patient, maneuvering, and finding the lane to hit. That's a 9-yard rush on first down. The former Michigan Wolverine in the chat, J.C. Johnson, saying go Michigan, still rooting for his squad. Game ain't over till it's over. Best believe that in the RFL. And a motion run inside. And Cage, he's busting out of it right now. 4-yard per carry average right now. 7 carries for 28 yards. They stuffed him on a few runs, but this is exactly what I talked about. The area that they do not want taking off for Alabama right now. The pass game is there. We saw how effective Alabama can be off of the play action. And if the run game actually gets established, this is going to be an offense you're just not going to be able to stop throughout the night. Here's a quick throw. Hits the slant, and that's going to be a reach out for a first down. They're just on cue here tonight. Logan Goldsberry is feeling it. Nice completion out to Burton, who he connected with a touchdown last time out. He's got 50 yards. And this is looking like a top quality team here in the country. I formation. Here goes that play action. He's got all day from this line. Throws into double coverage. Dangerous pass there. Gotta give credit to Michigan there on that play. It's a great job because they had to cover for quite some time, and usually something is open when you get that much time to throw the football. But I think the key point of this game to look out for is Alabama's offensive line. I mean, the way that they are protecting for Goldsberry, if they can continue to have this kind of performance throughout the game and throughout the season, and it's going to be tough to stop this offense. Oh, what a catch. Made a great adjustment. First down, Crimson Tide. And it for a second looked like if he was just off for a second, it was going to be picked off going the other way for a touchdown. Just was able to just make the catch and keep it moving up the field. Cage running through the tackle. Big hit stick here by Michigan. Alabama will fall back on it though, fortunately. And that's going to count for a 5-yard gain instead. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Cannot sleep on this Michigan team as well. They've got some heavy hitters out there. And Cage, he paid for it right here. Boom. What a hit. Man, kill shot. Lyman, luckily with the heads-up play, able to get it back. That's the second forced fumble by this Wolverines defense. He's got a man open. Holton's got a first down. They're in the red zone now. Bama's just still looking really good, man. Really good. Michigan team is no slouch, but when this Bama team clicks, like I said, the play of Goldsberry is on par. This team is something else. Nice catch here by Sean Acosta. It's a 4-yard gain. They're just picking up great chunks of yards on first down plays. You love to get a 4 or more yard gain on first down. It just keeps that momentum going and slowly elevates it as the game continues on. And they're feeling fully confident on the offense side of the ball that they're able to move the ball on this defense. They have been able to do so. Like I said, got to be more careful with possession of the football, though. Quick throw. And again, I mean, the timing right now by Logan Goldsberry is just perfect. It's like these guys have a connection like Tom Brady and Julian Edelman. Like the timing is just on. Tom Brady, Wes Welker. Tom Brady, Gronkowski. Got to throw Tom in there. There's a check down. Acosta going to set up the 1st and goal on the stick route. And this is, I love the play calling as well here from Alabama. Understanding that he doesn't even need to take these shots down the field. They're mixing it up. They're making him attack the short. He's getting the ball out of his hands fast. That builds confidence. And then they're mixing in those shots down the field. And he's just out here executing at a high level. Alabama 7 yards away from pay dirt. Goldsberry getting pressured, and here goes the first mistake, holding on to the ball too long as Vincent comes up with the sack at 2nd and goal. And that's an issue that most quarterbacks suffer, and you just can't suffer those mistakes down here. When you get in the red zone, you're in scoring position, you're inside that 10. Cannot afford to take losses such as this. That ball's got to come out of your hands. Now backed all the way up at their own 18. Throws, it's intercepted, and that drive goes all for naught. What a stiff arm, and that will be Michigan's football at about the 30-yard line. 2 big mistakes here by Goldsberry. I mean, everything was looking good for this kid, and he was driving. And all that goes nowhere after the interception. Michigan still very much in this game, but that defense has come up huge with their 2nd turnover of the game. And McNamara and this offense, they got to figure something out here on offense. Got to get some points on the board. They'll run with JT Cheeseborough, and this is stuffed. Good defense. They just hold that to 1 yard. These guys shutting everything down quickly there to make the tackle. It's Jenkins again. Inside play action, pressure's coming, throws, had a man, but misses him. Could have been a huge gain for Michigan there. And that's a guy you just can't miss. If that was Bell wide open, would have had some good speed to use. The good yards after the catch. Now looking at a 3rd and 9. They send a blitz. Picked up well by Truman, and it forces him to have to get the ball quickly out of his hands, and he dumps it off for just a 3-yard gain. Alabama's defense with the quick stop again. And they sent some heat. Good block, too, by Corey Truman. Offense will start things out at the 22. And such a great drive it was for Logan Goldsberry last time out until he tossed that interception. Those last 2 plays. Got sacked and then threw an interception right afterwards. He can't let those plays define his night. He's got to get right back into shape and show us exactly the type of performance we've been seeing before those plays. Consistency is a big worry about this kid. There's a throw, a little bit behind, incomplete. Good defense. 200 passing yards on the dot in this first half. Double stack formation with the receivers. Underneath, he's got the connection to Cage. And Michigan's got Alabama in a 3rd and 7. If I'm Michigan here, you want to try to send some kind of pressure right now. Might be a blitz. You don't want to be in any kind of base rush, I think, at this point. Try to send some heat. If anything, if you're going to send a base rush, send 4 guys. Right now, they look like they're in a 3-4 defense. They will send 4 guys. And they got a man wide open. 1st down, Crimson Tide. And they were sitting in that zone. Coltsbury able to read that immediately and make a good read. Single back formation under center. Goldsberry with that inside play action. Heat's coming. Still able to get the pass off for a gain of 4. And despite that interception, those last 2 plays on that last drive, Goldsberry's looking like he's locked in tonight. He's been making some really good throws, and when pressure has gotten there, he's handled it well. Empty set. End around play here to the back. Cage cannot break the tackle one-on-one. That's a great job on the outside there. Loss of a yard as the tackle is made by Green. And again, Michigan got him in a 3rd and long. Can they get him off the field this time? Goldsberry, beautiful pass and catch. Sean Acosta has a Bama 1st down. And that was another great pass by Logan Goldsberry on 3rd down. Catches him in stride here, too. Throws him up the field, too, for more yardage. Does catch him a bit of a kill shot. But nonetheless, you got a big body tight end. You can eat that better than a wide receiver for the most part, Ken. Nice gain. Oh, he throws his 2nd interception, though, to end another drive. Back-to-back. Colson sitting there on the spot route, and that's his 2nd interception of the game. Threw it right to him again. And these are the mistakes you just can't have. Obviously, sitting there underneath, I'm not sure why he pulls the trigger to throw that pass. Started off 2 touchdowns, ever since 2 interceptions. This defense with his 3rd turnover tonight. Zero points on the board for Michigan. Play action, McNamara down the field. He's got his burrow for a huge 1st down. That's Roman Wilson inside the 30. 36 yards. Perfectly placed by McNamara. Look at this. Boom, on the money. And this must be Alabama defense, because usually when we see Wilson make a catch like that, he's so fast, he splits right through the safeties, and he scores. The safeties different here on Alabama. They got some speed too, able to catch up to him. Here's an underneath drag completion. And so he'll get to the 20. And that one big play right there might just be enough to ignite this offense to finish this drive, to make this a game again. It's still always been a game, but touchdown would be very beneficial for the Wolverines. Truman out the backfield. Quick throw inside. He's got the 1st down to the 15. Roman Wilson again utilizing his speed on that slant route. Only his 2nd catch. He's got 41 yards. Of course, both of those catches coming off of this drive. Hard count not working. Looking to pass. Gets outside the pocket, McNamara. Stretching all the way out to the end zone. He's got an easy free lane. Touchdown, Wolverines. What a play. And we got ourselves a game again. And he rolled that all the way out. Look how he extended, waited for everyone to follow along with the wide receivers. And he walks in the end zone untouched. Just what the Wolverines needed. Extra point to cut this deficit in half is good. 14-7 is the score. As Michigan scores and goes 63 yards in 4 plays. Top 5 matchup here tonight. Alabama looking as if they were going to run away with it. Ran into some issues, and they could have been at a point where they were really running away with it had it not been for the late issues these last 2 possessions offensively for Logan Goldsberry. I mean, he looked locked in, really locked in during this game, and those interceptions really just came back to hurt him and has put Michigan in a position where they're right back in this game off 1 score. Knee will be taken in the end zone. Offense starting at the 25-yard line. And I think what Alabama needs to do, they need to run the ball a little bit. But here's a look at how things have been going for this Alabama offense. The turnovers that Michigan has been able to force. 2 interceptions thrown right to the same defender. You know, Goldsberry's got to clean that up. That just looks like he's just obviously, he's been making some really good reads. But on those last 2 interceptions, he just never saw the linebacker sitting there in the zone. High snap. There goes the draw as they run it with Cage. That's about a 3-yard rush. He's up to 41 yards on 9 carries. He's doing pretty well on the ground. Like I said, mix it up a little bit. Get him going. See how much you can get on the ground so you can start to get that play action going again. Under a minute and a half left to go in this first half, though. All through timeout to get some points. Got a man open, Sean Acosta. First down. Now stop the clock. 7 catches, 76 yards already for Sean Acosta. Acosta went off last week. 17 catches for 171 yards. Picking right back up where he left off as he hauls in another reception. He's got 8 receptions in this first half. 84 yards now. He's caught 25 passes in the last 2 games. Goldsberry throws. Good defense there. In and out of the hands of Burton. 3rd and 2. Big down for Bama here. And Michigan appears to be sending some heat. Got a safety down in the box. Picked up well. What a throw. First down, Bama. That was such a good pass because even though it's in the flats, he throws it to where he never breaks stride and outruns the defender. That's why I say he's been having some really good ball placement here tonight, aside from those interceptions. Got to be consistent. Goldsberry pressured, hit as he throws this one out of bounds. 28 seconds remaining. What's going on, Queen Molly? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Yeah, we only got 32 teams in the college series. Cincinnati, which is not part of it. There's going to be a flag, and this has happened before for Alabama. And it's hurt them in that same drive. A false start. Second time they've been called for that tonight. 2nd and 15, 28 seconds. Gun bunch to the right. He'll throw it quickly into the flats here. And they will immediately burn a timeout. One timeout remaining for the Crimson Tide. And they are not in field goal range. Pretty much going to need a first down, or at least close to it, to try to get something. Goldsberry, all kinds of time off the three-man rush. Throws. And he's got a guy for a first down. Brooks with the reception, 28 yards. First down, Crimson Tide. Great protection by this line. Once again, Goldsberry finding the opening in the zone defense. Martin's been out there absolutely destroying guys off of hit sticks. Couldn't catch up fast enough to try to jar that ball loose there. In scoring range here now with one timeout still remaining. 15 seconds. Goldsberry. Pressure's coming and down. He is going to go for a sack. They will have to settle for the field goal here, as the kick is up, and it is good. Alabama grabs the 10-point lead, 17-7. In a solid game, at least they're able to get some points on the board after those last drives that looked promising to put points on the board, ended in turnovers. Great confidence drive by Logan Goldsberry on that one. Had some really good passes. Michigan will start out with the football in the second half. Moten in the backfield. He'll take this one from the goal line. Big hit stick. Actually, that's going to be Roman Wilson on the return. 4 seconds left. Michigan more than likely just going to take this into the half by taking a knee. Once again, big shout to the RFL community. Over 60 live viewers still watching. Can't appreciate you guys enough for the support of the RFL College Series. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button. Turn us up tonight. One more game and week 3 is about to be in the books already this season. Moving along. Looks like they're going to take a Hail Mary shot here, though. McNamara winds up, bombs it down the field. And it's incomplete. That's going to be the end of the first half of play. As you can get your halftime or your threes in the chat. Third quarter on the way. Alabama leading by 10, 17-7. It's been some good football played here on both sides. Michigan's defense has been keeping them in this game. Multiple turnovers forced on Logan Goldsberry and this Alabama defense. It was this play right here, though, that really sparked something for Michigan because their offense was struggling. They finally saw that they have a way to get in the end zone and get some points. Logan Goldsberry has been making some really good throws, but it's been bad mistakes at the worst possible times, like taking sacks, of course throwing interceptions. You cannot allow that to continue on throughout this game. Currently has a 10-point lead, but this is, once again, this is still a top 5 team in the nation. Michigan ranked 5th in the college series, while Alabama ranked 3rd. Let me know in the chat who you guys got winning this one. Is Michigan going to be able to claw their way back in this second half, or will Alabama seal the deal? Let me know. Roman Wilson back to return the kick. And here we go. The third quarter is now officially underway as he'll field this one from the 1. Wilson brought down hard at about the 23-24 yard line. McNamara, last time out, was able to scramble his way in the end zone for a touchdown. under center. And they will run it. JT Cheeseborough with a physical finish of the run there. He'll get to the 30. It's a 5-yard rush. And they haven't ran Cheeseborough enough, in my opinion, either. That's just his 5th carry. Only 4 carries in that first half. I think both teams need to take a page out of running the football a little bit here. Take some pressure off their quarterbacks. Here goes read option. Not sure where McNamara was going there or had the entire left side of the field he could have worked with for some yards. And instead, it's just going to be a 1-yard gain. Third and 4. Quickly throws, got the completion. That's a great read as he connects with Bell. First down. What's going on, Jehovah Hampton? 17 months as an RFL YouTube channel member, man. Shout out to you and shout out to all the members out there that's been a member of the RFL YouTube channel. Over a year right there, my guy. What's going on, Sultan? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Richardson Bowl. Handoff inside. And a dive grinding out some yards for Cheeseborough. 16 yards for the back. Run game's looking a bit successful. Keep with it. I formation. He'll stretch it out to the left side of the field. He's got the speed. Stiff arms his way out of bounds. JT Cheeseborough's got a Michigan first down. What's going on the NBC 27? This is a Madden mod on PC. It has all the FBS schools on it, so pretty much like an NCAA football on Madden. Only can be played on PC. If you want to learn more about the mod, you can go ahead and Google it on YouTube. If you've got a PC trying to play it, it's called the D105 mod. Inside play action, McNamara throws towards the sidelines. Nice catch. 5-yard reception for Johnson. I appreciate that, JM. I formation. Play action once again. He's got all kinds of time. Steps up, throws. It's out of bounds. Incomplete. This is going to be a big third down for Michigan, but they've done a majority of the work already, just getting themselves in range to be able to make this a one-possession game again. They can at least get 3 points. If they can't convert here, they're going to be under center with a bunch towards the right of McNamara. McNamara getting rushed by 4. Pressure is starting to seep in. Got a spy on him. Tries to run in. He is going to muscle his way forward for the first down. What an effort. Bolden on the tackle. Not bold enough to get the stop right there, though. Huge play. And you got the spy here. If you're the spy, man, you got to make this tackle as the linebacker and stop him. He gets ran through on this play. Look at this. Good job by the offensive line, giving him that time. Got a defensive lineman on his back here. He is scrambling out. That play should have been made 2 to 3 yards short in the backfield, or short of that first down right there. But just a great effort by McNamara. Rush inside here, JT Cheeseborough. He's been running well, 42 yards on 8 carries. This is exactly what I talked about. Give this kid some more opportunities. Run him in between the tackles. Set the tone. Get that pressure off of McNamara. This is looking like a great drive for the Wolverines. McNamara steps up in the pocket again. Throws. End zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. What a play. And we are an extra point away from this being a field goal game. Wow. You saw the pressure coming up from the ends off the edge, drops back, sees it coming, steps up in the pocket, throws a beautiful ball while on the move, catching Bell and Stride in Michigan, getting their second touchdown of the game and back-to-back offensive possessions. Here's the extra point to bring them within 3. And the kick is good. 17-14. Bama still with the lead. Pressure now on Goldsberry in the offense. What's going on, Tyler Price? Some Maryland safety right there, scouting for Michigan next week, he says. Hey, man, shout out to the Maryland guys. 3-0 on the season. Got the overtime upset over Texas tonight. That was huge. Definitely agree there, Christian. That's how you improvise and make plays. Crowd a little bit dimmed down now for Bama. As mentioned, still with that 3-point lead. Can they add on to it? This will not be taken out the end zone. He'll take the offense to the 25. Both these running backs have been very productive on the ground. Here's a look at Dwayne Cage. 9 carries, 41 yards for him. Also a 4-yard per carry average. We saw what incorporating the run on that opening drive of this second half did for Michigan. I think Alabama needs to take a page out of that same book. There's a motion. Holden getting the end-around play. And, man, if he had just stayed wider on that end-around, it looks like he had all the blocks set up for him. Could have been an easy first down run and then some, but instead just gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Does count as a reception, so a 6 for 80 for Holden. Here's a rush. Cage bouncing back outside, but will be wrapped up. 10th carry for Cage, 43 yards. Upshaw. He was very impactful last week coming up with the tackle. He had 11 tackles last week. A TFL, a sack, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery. So Taylor Upshaw, linebacker, nothing to be played with. Great open field tackle there. Third and 8. Goldsberry. Underneath's got the completion, and he is going to be just shy of the first down. 4th and 1. Big play by the defense. Goldsberry on this play, just banking on his big body tight end to make this catch in stride. Either get the first down off his speed alone or break the tackle. Try to, and that's just a great tackle made there to just keep him short. Bama's going to have to punt this away, and now we're really starting to feel that momentum shift in favor of the Wolverines. Field goal can tie this game up. No fair catch called and brought down at the 20. McNamara, 2 scoring drives, looking to three-peat it. Ran in for a touchdown and had an amazing touchdown pass with movement in the pocket on that last drive. Struggled figuring out this defense, but it seems Wolverines have settled in and made the right adjustments. Alabama pressing up at the line of scrimmage. Read option. McNamara breaking the initial contact will be wrapped up after a 2-yard rush. Still trying to keep this Bama defense on its toes with that read option. And again, got to be careful. If McNamara in possession of that football could lose it. Another read option. Great read, good pull, and almost gets a first down as he runs through the contact. Holloway, the generic safety, able to bring him down just short. Huge down for Bama. Huge down for Michigan. 1 yard. Can they convert? I formation. There we go. Some play action. Pressure is coming. Gets out of there. Throws an interception across his body. What a play by Jenkins. Bama in excellent field position to get points. And that's the last thing they needed to have happen, but this is all thanks to the pressure that Alabama was able to get there. The play action and the pressure coming from the left side, forcing him to roll out to his right, throws across his body, and Jenkins, who's been having himself quite the game, had a sack. Now here he is with an interception. This is a defensive lineman coming up making plays like this. And that just adds fuel to the fire for Alabama's momentum. And this is crucial for Alabama right now. They've got to take advantage of this opportunity. We've seen at times, though, when getting it in this field position, Goldsberry has struggled. And there he is missing an opportunity to have a good completion for potential first down. Stacking up the receivers, looking to pass. Goldsberry throws. Great job coming back to the football, but maybe a little too far here. Burton will receive 5 yards for the reception, 82 yards for the receiver. That's his 9th catch of the game. Got a man open on the tight end angle route. It's Sean Acosta to the 15-yard line. A lot of teams run that concept, and it's a great concept to run in a third down situation where you need about 5 yards or less. He sells as if he's going into the flats, and he sharply cuts back inside on an angle, which is why they call it the angle route. It's pretty much the same as a halfback angle route when they come out the backfield, selling that flat and cutting back on an angle inside. Great play, good delivery. Goldsberry's got the slant. End zone. Touchdown, Bama. Burton in for his second on his 10th catch of the game. That's exactly what Bama had to do. Take full advantage of the turnover. Logan Goldsberry with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. Moton's been out there hitting. I think he's been the one forcing these fumbles tonight for Michigan. Didn't force one that time, though. Bama to go back up by 10. And the kick is good. 4 plays, 31 yards. Still got an entire quarter of football left to play here in this top 5 matchup in the country between number 5 Michigan and number 3 Alabama. 3 minutes and 5 seconds left in the third. McNamara, after just coming off an interception, warming up that arm, looking for a much better performance. Actually, this mod has every team in it, so it actually does have Boise State. The 32 teams that we use is just the 32 teams that we use for our series. But they literally have all the FBS schools in this mod. Once again, if you don't know what the name of the mod is, it is the D105 mod. Yeah, it's blue field and all. Return by Wilson gets out to the 23-yard line. That mod's got 100 plus, got all of them. Cade McNamara, only 16 passes today. He has yet to get even 100 yards passing. He's at 99. It's been tough making plays on this Bama defense. For the most part, he's been doing it with his legs. He's had a couple of big passes through the air. He's going to need to spark something on this drive. Throw over the middle. Tackle is going to be made. 6-yard gain. Yeah, next year, guys, the RFL College Series is going to be on an actual college football game when that college football game EA is working on actually drops. Good catch. First down for, oh, they're going to say 3rd and inches. Kind of surprised there. Didn't give him forward progress. Should challenge the spot. Don't see any challenge coming. Yeah, no challenge. Read option. And Bama's going to get the stop. What a play. I love the play call there by Michigan because whether the run had been there, they gave it to him. If not, McNamara would have had the option to try to make the play. The run was definitely going. Had opportunity to try to make the play, but it's just the reaction, the recovery, the attack by this Alabama defense has just been phenomenal tonight. Look at this. Run game going. And Holloway, the safety, coming up, making the tackle. And this punt will find its way to the 25-yard line. Fair catch call. And again, appreciate all the guys tuned in watching the RFL College Series tonight. If you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button. It's been quite the game between these top 5 teams. You want to learn more about the Relocation Football League and our pro teams, visit our website at relocationfootballleague.com. Hey man, Season 9 is going to be a fire year. Madden drops tomorrow. And speaking of that, guys, I'm going to talk about it towards the end of the game, but might be pushing that game earlier tomorrow. Pressure's coming up the middle. Oh, he breaks it. Still on his feet, and he still gets sacked. You just can't do that there. Logan Goldsberry, I mean, had all the time in the world. Breaks the sack there. You got to hurry up and throw it. Got to hurry up and throw it. Had at least about 2 seconds even after breaking this. Well, about a second and a half. He should have thrown that ball away or something. Almost thought he was about to pull a Eli Manning. No, sir. Goldsberry. Pressure's coming. Gets it off this time, and it's going to be completed to the 20. 342 passing yards for Logan Goldsberry as it connects with Holden. 7 receptions, 86 yards. A lot of passing from Alabama, a lot of yards put up. Empty set. Looking for 14 yards on this play, but before they could even snap it, that is going to be the end of the 3rd quarter, guys. This is it. The 4th and final quarter. Alabama leads by 10, 24-14 is the score. Let's turn up those likes. Let's get those 4s in the chat. And let me know who you guys got being victorious at the end of this game right now. 12 minutes left to go. Goldsberry. He just checks it down. The coverage too good. 4th down. I'm going to punt this away. What's going on, Alex Dingy? There's mods also to add on to this college mod on Madden to where we can have different scoreboards. So, we got NBC, we got CBS, we got Fox, we got ESPN. We got them all. I just researched what network Bama comes on sometimes. They said CBS, put the scoreboard on. Here goes the return from the 33-yard line. Oh, trying to get a little crafty with the spin. Doesn't gain him much with about a yard. And Michigan, an opportunity to cut this deficit down to make it a 1-score game. 11 minutes and 14 seconds. Bama's defense looking to remain stout. And Jenkins, he's actually a linebacker. Here's a throw. Oh, Jenkins could have had his second interception of the game. I'm not sure what McNamara was thinking there. That was a poor decision. He just lofted that ball up. And that was an easy ball to intercept. Guess Jenkins got too excited. I don't know why they got Jenkins looking like a D lineman though out there with his size. 2nd and 10, throwing into the flats here to Wilson. Wilson rolling his way forward. It's going to be a 4-yard gain, 3rd and 6. McNamara underneath and a big hit by Jenkins, who is just everywhere tonight. And I think this is a generic linebacker. I got to see how to try to fix some body types because, like I said, they got this guy looking like he's a D tackle or DN out here. I'm not sure why he's looking out of shape like that, but hey, he's athletic out on that field. Size ain't affecting his game. He's out there booming. Oh, so there is two 91s. Well, the guy still looks like he's a D tackle too. End around play. Oh, excuse me, play action. They go for it on 4th down and throw into the flats here. Catch is made by Schoonmakers and enough for 1st down though. They're going to say it's a turnover on downs as Holloway makes the tackle. Let's see this. Oh, he was breaking the tackle, and so they did not give him forward progress. And the way you can tell if you got a trained eye for animations in Madden, you would know that that was a break tackle animation. As soon as it triggered, that forward progress was lost. And then the guy, the backup came in to make the tackle. And that's a turnover on downs. Tough. Yeah, I can definitely do that with the ESPN scoreboard. That's like the base scoreboard that comes, so I don't even have to add in a mod for that. Here's a run with Cage, who is just going to power his way forward to the 45. That's a 5-yard rush. 48 yards on 11 carries. In Alabama right now, the key is wearing down the clock, getting in field goal range. Here they go, some play action after the run. Love the play call. Love the execution. 1st down, Bama. That was a great play call. They've been passing heavy all game. Holden's got over 100 yards receiving now at 102. Heavy pass game for Alabama throughout this one. They start out with a rush and a dive straight inside, then set it up with the play action and a big play to strike deep over the middle of the field. Great play. And there's a flag. Who got caught moving? Might be on offense. It's on offense again. That's the 3rd false start by Alabama tonight. Got to be disciplined. Bit of an off snap, and he is going to be sacked on the play by Grant. A 6-yard loss on the sack. That's the 4th sack for Michigan tonight. And look at this. Boom, pressure coming in. He didn't even have time for that screen to develop. Grant came in there too fast. Luckily for Alabama, it's a 1st down play. They got a couple more downs to try to get back in field goal range and try to get the 21 yards. They're going to run. And Cage cutting back, and that play does not work out as expected, only getting them back 2 yards. It's 3rd and 19 now. The LSU and Georgia game is set for 8 o'clock tomorrow, but I am planning on moving that up earlier. So I might actually have that game 2 hours earlier at 6 o'clock tomorrow, mainly because I'm trying to do some things with Madden, the early release that comes out, Madden 24 tomorrow. So, yeah, definitely going to be before 8 o'clock. Goldsberry checking it down. Page will get inside the 30. That's exactly what Alabama wanted. Going to be able to get some points. It's still a win for Michigan in a sense because they still keep it a 2-possession ball game. And even if they do score 2 touchdowns, they still can take the lead. So that definitely is a big win for the Wolverines here. Yeah, nothing down the field. Just had to check it down in hopes of Page creating the play. Should be a makeable field goal kick here from the left hash, and it is money. 27-14, Alabama. Still a lot of time here, though, for Michigan. 6 minutes and 54 seconds in college football with the rules and stoppage after first downs. More than enough time. And all 3 timeouts. Alabama can't rest just yet, but they do have a menacing defense that's been playing well tonight. Out of the end zone, Wilson. Let's get to the 20. It's a great job by the special teams, keeping them 5 yards short of that 25-yard line. McNamara, only 119 passing yards tonight against this Alabama defense. They've been getting it done. He's been having a result more times than not on his legs, scrambling. He hasn't been able to find many open targets. Looking to pass here on first down, completion on the wheel route, and oh, what a spin move! That's a first down for the Wolverines. Great play by Bell. Another good read, too, there by McNamara. As soon as he caught that ball was out of his hands off that snap. Steps up, checks it down. Truman's got the reception. Immediate tackle made. 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. Michigan's just got to keep their cool. One play at a time. No need to risk anything. Stepping up in the pocket, trying to scramble. He'll be wrapped up. And that'll just be a 1-yard gain for McNamara. Bolden with a much better tackle this go-around. He scrambled last time, and he was able to get by him for a first down. Not this time. 3rd and 5. This is going to be a big down for the Wolverines. And this is going to hurt them. False start by the right guard. Now they'll be looking at a 3rd and 10. Wilcox can't have those mistakes. Split backs in the gun. McNamara checking it down. He's got the first down. Big hit on Wilson, but he will move the chains. 62 yards for Wilson tonight. job by the line, and a nice read here. I need to see if is that another linebacker that's looking chunky out there. We got to fix these body types. Might not be able to. I might not know how to do that in time or have the time for it, but they're not going to be looking like that when they get in the RFL. They'll put these guys on a diet. Pump fake. There's a throw over the middle. Wilson will get to the 49-yard line. That's an 8-yard reception. Okay, he's a DN. Cool. Send up the screen. He's got it, and he's going to get extra yards after this first down because that looked like a clear roughing the passer after he let the ball go.
Good shot, good shot.
So 15 more yards thanks to DJ Dale. And I know if this was real-life Nick Saban out there on that field, he would be having a crazy choice of words for Dale on the sidelines. First and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll throw over the middle, hits the slant. He'll be just shy of the first down by a yard. Yeah, definitely for sure there, Foster. Wilson's been tearing it up very fast. A lot of big plays for Michigan so far this year. And McNamara trying to throw that one into Wilson. That's broken up. Incomplete, 3rd and 1. Good defense. Third down, 1 yard needed. 4-man rush. McNamara getting pressure. He's going to scramble. He's out of there for the first down, but he fumbles the football. Holloway gets it. He is still on the move, and that may have just sealed this game. Gotta hit the deck there. This is not your usual defense that you see in the college series. These guys can hit. It's Alabama, man. Absolutely gets destroyed. That's a huge play by the generic safety Holloway. And all kinds of space to make the decision to hit the turf and just slide. Didn't cross his mind. Tried to be a hero and yep, didn't save the day. Here's a rush by Cage. Gets a yard. Michigan needs a stop fast. Down by 13 points. Closing in on 3 minutes left to go here. And Alabama surely just going to run out this clock, try to force them to use their timeouts. Run inside, Cage. Stopped at the 30, and they're going to use their timeouts right now. No 2-minute warning in the college series. And left Holden wide open on the stick route as they'll burn another timeout. I don't agree why they would do that. Probably should have kept it. 1 timeout remaining for Michigan. They'll run Cage. In Cage will be north of the 45 for a 6-yard gain. Final timeout burned here by the Wolverines. And I think that's your ball game here tonight. He gets the first down. It's guaranteed, and there it is. First down to Wayne Cage. 70 yards on 16 carries. Tackle made there by Upshaw. The only thing that Michigan can try to rely on is a big hit stick, a forced fumble of some sort. Trying to hurry up and score, get the ball back. Here's a rush. Good defense. This will be wrapped up in the backfield. Loss of 2. Harrell on the tackle. See, we got the GGs in the chat already rolling. Alabama just got to run out this clock. They will improve to 3-0 on the season. As for Michigan, this is a different Michigan team, I would have to say, this year. I think this is definitely a team you do have to worry about. They fought pretty well here against Alabama, even though Alabama just showed they were on a different tier. Michigan has played some pretty good comp this year, and they've been able to deliver. Came here on the road at Bryant-Denny Stadium, and although couldn't come out with the victory, made it a pretty entertaining and close game at times. And to lose by just 13, not too bad. Not too bad. And they'll come out here in the victory formation as Alabama 3-0. We might still punt this because I see this happen sometimes in the mod. We'll see what happens. Yeah, they're still going to punt this. And Michigan's got an opportunity to throw a Hail Mary down the field. Let's see if they can get some more points before it's said and done. 2 seconds. Pecan in the chat letting us know Alabama next week looking to try to go 4-0 against some SEC competition against South Carolina. Scrambles out the pocket, throws down the field. It's incomplete, and that's your ball game here in Alabama as the Crimson Tide are victorious. Final score 27-14. Alabama improves to 3-0 as Michigan falls to 2-1, but hey, still, it's early in the season. Michigan has jumped all the way up to the ranks to number 5. Of course, more than likely will be falling lower, but they have shown that they can compete at a high level. Well, that's going to be it for me. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator. Enjoyed calling this game for you guys. Alabama victorious. Hey, we got one more game left of week 3, and we'll be 1-4 for the way through the season, or at least through the regular season already. I think more than likely I will be moving the last game for the week tomorrow, the LSU and Georgia game, to 6 o'clock tomorrow, because I do want to make sure that I got some time to really dive into that mat and try to make some more videos for you guys on that. That stuff will be coming soon, but yeah, I'll let you guys know. I'll post it up on social media, and I'll be within the Discord. But with that being said, it's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.